let us discuss another important IPU question. Magnetic induction on the axis of the circular coil. This is very important in this moving charges and magnetism. In earlier we discussed Biot-Savart law. That is very important. After that, this question is very important. So now we want to derive magnetic induction at a point on the axis of the circular coil. So this is a circular coil. So there is a current I is passing through this circular coil. So whenever the current is passing through circular coil, definitely it becomes like a magnetic dipole. So now we want to find out the magnetic induction at a point P, which is at a distance x from the center of the circle. Now to find out the magnetic induction at a point P due to entire length of the circle, let us assume that this circle is divided into small elements. Let us take one element of length dl. Now we find out the magnetic induction due to this small element. Okay. After that, whenever we integrate that equation, we can find out total magnetic induction due to entire length of the circular coil. So here let us take a small element. This is a small element dl. This element is at a distance r from the point P. So the magnetic induction due to this small element dl is dB, which is along this direction. So this dB makes an angle theta with vertical. Okay, if this angle is theta, this line and this line angle is theta, this angle also becomes theta. Now this dB is divided into two components. One is dB cos theta and another is the dB sin theta. Okay. Now we take exactly opposite to this element, a small element dl. Now the magnetic induction due to this small element is exactly opposite to the previous elements. So they cancel each other. Now here dB cos theta elements are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. They cancel each other. Only dB sin theta components are in the same direction along the axis. Okay, they are add up. For example, due to this small element, the magnetic induction is along this direction. Okay, so this small element is at a distance again r, let us assume. So this is dB cos theta and dB sin theta components are along this direction. Okay, that means when we take diametrically opposite elements, the vertical components dB cos theta are cancelled out. Only dB sin theta components are add up. They are in the same direction. So here the magnetic field, total magnetic field due to entire length of the conductor P is equal integration of dB sin theta. When we add up these dB sin theta elements, we get magnetic induction, total magnetic induction. So here B is equal to integration of, what is dB according to Biot-Savart law? That is mu naught by 4 pi I dl sin theta divided by r square into sin theta. So here theta is angle between dl and r. The angle between dl and r is 90. So that is impossible to show that angle on this blackboard. For example, let us assume this is circular coil. Okay, this is a small element. This is a small element, and this is R. So what is the angle between this small element and R? 90 degrees. So that we cannot show on the board. So sin theta is equal to here 1. So here theta is equal to 90. Okay. So B is equal to, we write here mu naught by 4 pi. Okay. Mu naught by integration of mu naught by 4 pi I dl by r square into here one more sin theta. So from figure what we write here, sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. So here B is equal to, we write mu naught by 4 pi I dl by r square. Sin theta means what we write here, capital R by small r. Capital R by small r. Right. So B is equal to what we write here, mu naught by 4 pi, take outside the integral, IDL R divided by R cube. Okay. Mu naught by 4 pi IDL R by R cube. Here R is equal, what we write here, R square plus X square. R square plus X square. Square root of R square plus X square. But small r is equal to, what we write here, square root of R square plus X square from Pythagoras theorem. Right. B is equal to. So here we write mu naught by 4 pi. Okay. I into dl r divided by small r is equal to how much we write, r square plus x square whole cube. So here current is constant, radius is constant. Please keep these terms outside the integral. So B is equal, we write here mu naught by 4 pi I r integration of dl divided by, here what we write here, r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. Integration of dl, when we add these small elements throughout a circle, we get circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. That is what? 2 pi r. So B is equal to mu naught by 4 pi, okay, I into r, integration of dl, that is circumference of the circle, 2 pi r divided by r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. Okay. Now this 2 pi cancel in 4 pi 2 times. So what we get here, B is equal to mu naught I r into r square by 2 into r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. So this is the expression due to the circular coil on the axis of the circular coil. This is the expression for the magnetic induction due to this entire length of the circular coil. If this circular coil has n turns, then how can we written B is equal to mu naught Ni r square divided by, we write here, r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. This is the expression for magnetic induction due to the entire length of the circular coil at a point on the axis of the circular coil. Okay? Very, very important question.